Okay, now, here we go now. You had to get a truck.
Run the run, as it were. And we'll see what kind of tactic Tucker. I had figured that he should at least tie his man up, try to frustrate Mike Tyson. Taken right there. Did you know that uppercut blocked Mike Tyson? Simple. Technically speaking, no one gave Tucker a chance. We always felt that he was susceptible to take jabs, but I think stopped by a punch. Another right hand. And another right hand by Tucker. There was a left hand by Tyson. All confidence. Yeah, he said he likes being the underdog, even though it's the first time he's been one. But it was against James Fraud. Against Douglas, he fought a little bit better. And now we'll see what he can do against certainly the best right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. And particularly for Tucker. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson.
It's just like that in the end. You start to pick it up a little bit. You got to come alive a little bit. You understand me? Yeah.
Immediately after the bell, he follows a right with a left. Is Michael Spink sitting in the last row of the balcony here at this place. We'll show you a picture of him later on. He four punches together. And he's following up with left uppercut, left hook. Well, you know, Ray, I hearken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler where it gives him the confidence. And again, well, like in Tony Tucker, in fact, he threw him one height, his reach. Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do in that body. Tyson's trying to slow. Tyson, two good jabs. Not telling him to jab to box. He's telling him to jab to get inside. He really wants to frustrate Mike Tyson. To beat Mike Tyson tonight, and right now he's taking advantage of it.
You're making him miss real good.
This is the third round. A lot of people look to the head of Mike Tyson. There was a good right hand again by Tucker. And with coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous. There was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker. Oh, because Tony's been tying his man up. There was a good right hand by Tyson. Should show the face of Mike Tyson. In Tyson's corner, this is the most and there, an uppercut Letterman is not with us tonight. He will be back with us in future fights. And another one. Normally, Tyson comes out on top.
Get him up, get him up.
But not, Tucker can withstand this type of pressure.
Get him up, Mike, come on.
Bring it back up to the head. There's a right hand again. Another good shot. To be affecting Mike's punches because he's not able to initiate respect. He stood his ground. He rocked Mike Tyson. Good hand speed by Tony Tucker. Tyson got the better of that exchange. And he said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move and I'll be firing. And a lead-off right. There's a left hook directly in front of Tony Tucker. And that's why Tony's able to get those punches off. Be less of a target. There was a right hand in close by Tyson. There was a right hand by Tyson. The cheer, which means that if you bet this fight to go past.
The guy done slowed down now. You know what I'm saying?
From Tucker's corner, Ray, that they think this fight is winnable. People. Right hand by Tyson. Mike Tyson's perpetual motions always come. So you have to break his rhythm, either with a jab by pushing a man off. Right hand. And what Mike has to do is move to his left to cut his man off.
All right.
And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, I think he's watched my fight before. Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours. Very good. Wow. There you see him use the left hand just as a way to get him in. They take it like that. Earlier, that little bit of insolence, not allowing him to get inside and be effective. The last 3 rounds has been effective in allowing him. And we see Tucker trying to at least get a second when he rocked Mike Tyson. He said, hey, I can punch too. Well, in fact, in that first fight, he got a cramp in his left arm in the first round, and not just from tenseness. Also, I think in the back of, I feel we should at least point out here, is there was a rumor in Las Vegas boxing circles, Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days. Not in a heavyweight. They don't throw those kind of punches. Once again, Tucker. From experience, because I invented it, you got to be very careful, because you're so vulnerable for a counter punch.
That's a sign of frustration that somehow he has been unable. He's pointing at him. He's alone.
Here we go.
On the left hand. This intensity, this magnitude. When you're fighting, you really don't feel it because those. Yes, you have to move that head in order to get inside and not be so stationary. By Tucker, that backed Tyson off. Good body shot by Mike Tyson.
Sit back. Let him go, Tony. Let him go.
That was a big left hand, but again, Tucker shakes his head on. Right hand right above us by Tyson with his jab now.
A good, short, strong, fast. Now it appears that in attacking his opponent, Tucker can put some real hurt on him. He's lost the fight.
You pretty much agree with that judgment? Well, if in fact ring generalship is the key. Tony Tucker's right hand now is dropping. And once again, though, you see what's happening here. Again, he's not following something. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective. Used just to keep a man off of you. Tucker. And that height of Tony. Tyson was
on the way from becoming the unified heavyweight champion at the age of 21.
Touch him up. Here we go.
But Tony Tucker won the title against Buster Douglas. I mean, he's in there. And the big hat, and while maybe he didn't have all the cattle, at least he had a couple of cows. That was a big left hand. Tucker says, no. And so is Tucker. It's over.
Well, champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.